All right, good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to another edition of Central Valley Business here on CentralValleyTalk.com. I'm Mike Scott. Mike Scott. Can't even say my name today, Billy. It's one of those weeks. But we're going to start talking financial right now with our friends from Mid-Valley Financial. Larry Korth joining us once again. Larry, how are you?
I'm great. How are you, Mike?
I'm very well, thank you. All right, what do you want to hit on today?
Well, let's talk about reverse mortgages for the senior citizens, people like you and I with gray hair.
Wait a minute. Yeah, I know. I get. So I've heard good and bad about them.
Well, there is good and bad. A reverse mortgage is only good for a person who needs it. But a new program they've got out is you can buy a house with a reverse mortgage. So you can
You're
buy a
kidding.
house with no monthly payment. It's
Well, you
quite
have
a
a big
big
upfront
down
payment, right?
You've
Yeah.
got a big down payment. But if you're coming from the Bay Area where you just sold your mansion and you've got some money to put down, you put down anywhere from 30, depending on your age, 35 to 50%, and then you own your house. You don't have to make a house payment for as long as you live in the house. It's really a great program.
Well, that's not really reverse, is it? It's just that's a no payment plan.
Well, it's a reverse mortgage because the interest is added to your balance every month.
Okay.
So there are downsides to it. You'll owe more on your house than what you originally signed up for.
Yeah.
But it's still a good program for those who can't afford to have a house payment.
Okay. Reverse mortgages are really for people, I mean, it's only for the house that you think you're going to be in until the end, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not a house you're going to move out of in 3 years.
No, you don't want to do that with a reverse mortgage. Yeah, you're in it you don't have to make a payment for as long as you live in that house. If unfortunately you move on to a rest home or something, then the home has to be sold or your estate can buy it, do anything like that.
Now, this is different than a regular reverse mortgage in that the regular reverse mortgage, you get a check, right?
That's
Every
true.
month?
Yes. Yeah,
Explain
you
that.
can, on a reverse mortgage, you have options. You can take a lump sum payment, you can get monthly income if you want, or you can have a line of credit, or a combination of both. You can take X amount out and have a line of credit for the difference, whatever you qualify for, and in case you ever need additional money. So it's a good program, but again, they're only good for the people.
Golden.
The regular mortgage, yeah. Because rates are great right now. You can 4.5% or so on a refinance. So you don't have a problem with a house payment.
I got an email alert yesterday or today that said rates dropped again. Is that true? I'm always wary of email alerts.
They've gone down a little, not that much, but rates change daily. So every other day you could come out with rates dropped,
But I keep hearing the rates are going to go up. I mean, the stock market's booming, the economy's coming back, the unemployment rate's down. Logically, mortgage rates should be going up. Yeah.
I mean, they're giving money away right now at 3.5%, 4%, and that can't last. I think next year sometime they're going to raise the discount rate, the feds will, which is going to raise interest rates on mortgages, long-term debt.
Now, will that cause a slowdown in the real estate market?
I think it all depends on what the economy's doing. If the economy's going good and people are making money, it won't slow anything down. If the economy's still sluggish and they raise rates, that will curtail business.
You say if the economy's still sluggish. You think the economy is still sluggish?
Yes.
Really?
Yeah.
Even though unemployment's down, the stock market is exploding.
But the average guy, you and I, they're not doing as well as we did back in the 06, 07.
Well, my 401k is doing pretty darn good right
Well,
now.
I bet it is. The stock market is doing well, and that's usually a precursor to the economy.
All right. What else you want to hit on today?
Well,
What
purchases.
other service do you offer?
Well, we do everything. We
Everything.
do commercial loans, residential loans, of course.
Of course.
Land loans, agriculture.
You have a higher interest rate. It's a great time to refinance. Refinance rates are 4.5 or so. Depending on the loan to value and whatever. So it's a great time.
I've been seeing these ads recently on TV for principal reduction on your home. Do you know anything about that? Keep Your Home California?
Keep Your Home California, if you have to qualify for it.
Right.
And I haven't looked into what the qualifications are. But if you're underwater on your house, they'll give you up to $100,000 to pay down your mortgage. I was thinking of applying for it
Did you hear
myself.
that? Yeah. Why isn't everybody? But you have to meet the.
You have to meet their criteria, and quite frankly, I haven't looked into it, what it is. But it's a great program.
Well, look into it and come back and let us
I'll
know
be here.
because the state will give you $100,000
Up to.
to knock off your principal
Right.
if you're underwater.
Right.
That's a darn good. Well, I guess the rest of us taxpayers
Yeah,
are
we're
paying
paying
for it.
for it. It's not free money.
Nothing's free. Nothing's free. Okay, where's your office? What's your phone number? How can people reach you?
We're at 7644 North Palm in Fresno, between Alluvial and Nice. Phone number is 432-8221, and call us anytime.
Midnight?
Maybe not midnight.
You said anytime.
That's true.
All right, Larry Korth from Mid-Valley Financial. Thank you again for coming in.
Thank you, Mike.
Great time to buy a home. And this is the guy who can help you out. We'll be back with more on CentralValleyTalk.com.
Don't miss BuzzCon, coming to the Tulare International Agri-Center this September 13th and 14th. Shop for comics, toys, sports cards, movies, and video games. Plenty of celebrity guests are appearing, including Vernon Wells of Mad Max 2 and Commando, as well as Virginia Hay from Farscape and Mad Max. Come dressed as your favorite character and enter the cosplay costume contest. There will also be many gaming tournaments taking place. 2 days of action and adventure await you at the Tulare BuzzCon.